ladies and gentlemen of the special place called YouTube. Welcome to my channel. I'm Cast, and I have something I want to point out a bit. To start, growing up, there were 3 companies that did quite a lot for my childhood. I affectionately call them the 3 Bs. Bungie, BioWare, and Blizzard. Now, they're not necessarily important in that order, because Bungie, more 2000s era for me. Not quite my earliest childhood, but outside of playing the original Duke Nukem and Doom, they pretty much shaped my personal preferences for first-person shooters and my general outlook on sci-fi. BioWare, also early 2000s for me going onward. They had the Knights of the Old Republic games, the original 2, which I have played played and beat who knows how many times. Beautiful games, great stories. It's too bad you have to get an amazing mod for the second game for it to actually be the full experience that I currently still love and enjoy. Now, Blizzard is was a very special company in my life for way longer than the other Bs. Which makes it ironic that when I stopped playing from Blizzard, or at least buying new things, God knows I've been playing Diablo 2 on and off since 98, when I was 6, to now, both on original and the Resurrected, which, honestly, the Resurrected is probably the best thing Blizzard's done since 2016 when they released Overwatch. Editor's note, Diablo 2 came out in the year 2000. Sorry that I got it wrong on initial recording. I was 8 when it was new, and my dad bought it, and we both played the living hell out of it. Anyway, video continue. So, all that aside, as you can very clearly see, this is a video on WoW Classic, and here's a basic outline of my relationship with Blizzard when WoW originally released, which I believe was 2004. I need to look it up. I don't feel like doing it right now. So, Blizzard is one of the earliest companies that just grabbed my attention in my playtime growing up. Sure, I played Doom and Duke Nukem. Hell, I think I technically mostly played the freeware version for a fair bit of time until my dad actually bought the full versions. But other than Pokemon at age 5, I got introduced to Blizzard through, before I even really started gaming, reading those amazing books that came with the original Warcraft and Warcraft 2. I don't know how many hours I spent reading and rereading those books. Then I actually played the games, very poorly I might add, for quite a few years, and through with Diablo 2. By the time Warcraft 3 came out, I was actually good enough at RTSs that I could actually go through and play the story and fully enjoy the experience that was Warcraft 3. And the interactivity of the actual story, the voice acting, was amazing. I fucking loved Warcraft in general. And I had an incredibly funny situation with it, because for how much I loved Warcraft growing up and Warcraft 3, this new big thing came out, World of Warcraft. When it came out, I kind of had a baseline understanding of what an MMO was, purely because I had seen an ad for EverQuest at the beginning of some VHS. Then Blizzard released, God, VHS, hello age. So Blizzard released World of Warcraft. It was huge. It looked cool. But two things happened with it. One, at the time, I wasn't really interested in some kind of whatever this third-person thing for Warcraft they were throwing out. Like, if I wanted some kind of RPG, I had the original Fable that I absolutely loved, enjoyed. And I gained a bit of a bitter resentment initially to Warcraft in general because, or World of Warcraft, still love the older Warcraft games, Warcraft 1 through 3 with expansions, at least for number 2. I don't remember if number 1 got one. And I blame this game for at least a few years for why Blizzard would never give me a Warcraft 4. Which, Blizzard, I know RTS games are borderline dead at this point. Everyone's just replaying the better old stuff. But you give me a Blizzard 4 at a better quality than Warcraft 3 Reforged, I will pay you $70 to $100 for it. Editor's note. God, I said Blizzard 4. Obviously, I meant Warcraft 4. Still Blizzard, give me this game. Anyway, back to video. Give this to me! But that's not what is important. What's important is I'm willing to give World of Warcraft, good old WoW, a shot. Not retail. From everything I've seen online, that looks convoluted as hell. And not really new person friendly. So, instead, I plan on playing Classic WoW. Now, being fair, due to what I'm about to show you, I'm not planning on, unless I somehow get some kind of demand for it, I'm not going to be playing regular WoW. I might play hardcore just because that's its own different thing. And again, I'll show you why. So, connecting in, it's about to try to throw me into character creator because I haven't made any kind of character yet on this version of WoW. Now, I'm going to ignore that and back out to change realms because apparently Windseeker is where they throw new people for this version of WoW. Now, you'll notice immediately when you're selecting, when it brings up Classic Era, essentially vanilla WoW, everything they initially show you has like no players. Which I'm honestly surprised that Blizzard as a company would be comfortable enough having your first experience of, if you're playing Classic WoW, that, oh, look at all these servers with basically no one in them. Now, you have to scroll all the way down to get to the section that gets up to medium, which, based on what the game itself says for population, new players realms, which there aren't any on actual classic WoW, does not have a new player area, so they are just assuming nobody completely new to World of Warcraft will join in, which, I'll be completely honest, I am not technically 100% new to World of Warcraft. Somewhere within the first year of the Burning Crusade expansion coming out, I got a 2-week free trial. I'm pretty sure I made a troll hunter, I think was the class. Tried it out for like 4 days. Didn't get into it. I don't even remember why. But anyway, so since there are no new players, I'm going to assume for population there's low, which most of the normal classic era things are at, medium, and then either a high or full. Which actually, to give you the full thing, so seasonal, I believe this is going to be Season of Discovery. So, since I don't give an explanation, I don't understand what locked means. Because... oh, okay, yeah, so... wait, brain actually read that. Only players that already have characters on this realm are allowed to create characters, so yeah. So, locks are... if you're new, that's whatever. So, okay. Season of Discovery, I'm kind of glad that it's at least got medium. That's not bad. Hardcore, only 2 servers open, and they are both low. That legitimately to me feels like that's just Blizzard saying, hey, we know you want this, or somebody wants it at least. We've already set up the infrastructure for it. We're going to leave a couple servers open since this is basically dead. And they don't even have PvP servers for it too, so... because as far as I've seen online, that's kind of the joke, that PvP is the essential experience for classic. Editor's note? Thinking about it, I just have to assume that hardcore is just permanently set to be PvP as the true experience. Anyway, back to the video. Which is actually probably why all of the medium level classic WoW servers are all PvP, because that's the truest experience. So, looking at this, I don't think I really need to say more for why, while it would be interesting for me to play true classic, that's not where I'm going to have my new person experience for World of Warcraft. Where I will actually have my new player, completely new, or almost completely new, to World of Warcraft experience will be in WoW Classic Cataclysm. Now, I'm going to be fair. While I borderline boycotted World of Warcraft because I wanted Warcraft 4. Blizzard, give this to me. Yeah, they're not going to listen to someone like me, even if I got as big as Asmongold. But as far as the expansions go, I was at least interested when the Burning Crusade came out, because Blizzard makes the best cutscenes for like any game on just beautiful cutscenes. Like, it's straight just been a thing since at least Diablo 2, some of the older Warcraft stuff. Hell, StarCraft. I forgot to mention StarCraft. God, I have beaten that game so many times over. God, and we're never getting StarCraft 3 either, so... Thanks, Blizzard, for being a garbage company right now, but... Hey. All they need to do is go back to making their games fun and stop trying to over-monetize things, which I'm probably going to find issues with monetization when I'm actually getting into this. But either way, if I remember the expansions correctly, it was Burning Crusade, which piqued my interest, especially since it allowed you to play as the High Elves for the first time in WoW, although they call them Blood Elves. There's story reasons that I actually don't really know because I haven't done enough research. Wrath of the Lich King after that looked pretty interesting to me, but that's because Arthas was such a cool character in Warcraft 3, which he is essentially the main character of Warcraft 3, as far as I'm concerned. And then Cataclysm came out, and well, from what I understand, this is where people say WoW was starting to go down. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true or not. I could probably look up some numbers online. I've probably seen the graphs before, just in my random stuff on YouTube, because just like anybody else, I randomly watch things on YouTube. Either way, though, I'm not sure if I'm going to start today, tomorrow, or next week, but somewhere in that range. Oh, actually, before I announce that, let's look at the servers for WoW Cataclysm Classics. So, unfortunately, a good half of them are locked, so who knows what they have for that. But they do have 5 open servers, at least on USA East. USA West is all medium or locked, which it's a little bad that it's just one of each. And then only 3 Oceanic that aren't really doing that well. But it's definitely doing better than just vanilla WoW Classic. Again, I doubt I'm going to be trying out retail. Like, if I start getting a following and I get more time, I might invest in and try actual retail. I'm sure the game looks frickin' beautiful as long as they've kept to the general art style that they've tended to keep. So, either way, this is how I'm gonna wrap things up. So, either later today, maybe tomorrow, next week, at absolute minimum, I am going to begin streaming WoW Cataclysm on Twitch. Using this as an advertisement, I'm going to be on Fairilana? Yeah, I guess that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Which, going for the PvP server on it, just specifically for the fact that the true full WoW experience is going to be on a PvP server. And I'll be making that character, and I'm just going to be showcasing the new person experience on WoW. So if you want to join me on that, my Twitch is Cast1992. Yes, I'm that kind of cringe that I have a username and my year. I wish I could fix that, but I don't want to make an entirely new Twitch account when everything on my OBS is already set up for it. If you're not looking for looking for my stream based on my username, I'm going to be setting it up on Twitch as the Filthy Casual Podcast, because I am going to specifically be streaming only like 2 to 4 hours a day, 2 days a week. Monday and Tuesday, my days off from my 50-hour a week full-time job. You know, unless this somehow blows up. Editor's final note. So definitely not doing it today, because apparently a 20-minute video that is completely unscripted takes a good 2 to 3 hours to edit, so basically the time before my fiancé wakes up that I'm planning on doing this stream was basically spent just making this video. So I think I'm going to start tomorrow if I wake up before 2. Either way, let's finish off this video. But either way, like, subscribe, do whatever YouTube garbage you plan on doing. If people watch this, they watch it. If not, I'm gonna just play for fun and figure things out as someone that hasn't done anything in WoW in, what, 2008, so 2 plus 7 is 12, like 16 years? Either way, have fun, take it easy. If I see you, I see you.